All right, shalom everyone, and peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope my voice is coming good from your side and you can hear me very well. Uh, we notice a big shift in the language Trump is using with Putin. And, I was always upset from the way, Trump, he is dealing with the Russian war. Um, I think finally he found that he is mistaken and he was so wrong. Most of those presidents, they don't make them by their own. They have supposedly those who they are called advisors, and they are the one who tell him what is the best to do. And then if they convince him, he say, okay, we go for this. So after 8 months in the office, and Trump was speaking about stopping the war, and Putin keeps saying soon, and maybe, and let us negotiate. And then Trump, obviously, he found that Putin is playing with him. So Putin was a smart person here, and Trump was a little bit dumb to believe really Putin, he mean what he say. So what happened now? Why Trump, he changed his position? In fact, this video will explain itself. Let us play it from the beginning.
For peace at the United Nations meeting, while also fully throwing his support behind Ukraine to fight off Russia's invasion.
What an explosive day yesterday. Senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy joins us with more. Peter, go ahead.
Good morning. President Trump now says maybe Russia is a paper tiger. And we have come a very, very long way from earlier in the term and his belief that it's both Putin and Zelensky who are being stubborn here.
Was a little bit surprised for me. You're right. I was very positive signals from the side that.
Now, just to remind you, this is an old interview. If you remember when Trump, he even kicked him out, the president of Ukraine, from the White House. So this was an interview happened second day. So this is back on time, how things change from Trump being so aggressive against Ukraine and looked like he was siding with Putin. And I could not really understand how and why, but we will see.
Trump and America will be with us to the end of the war. Yes, as we will see. Yeah. Right? We will see, but God bless, it will be so.
Here's the new President Trump position on Ukraine. After getting to know and fully understand the Ukraine-Russia military and economic situation, and after seeing the economic trouble it is causing Russia, I think Ukraine, with the support of the European Union, is in a position to fight and win all of Ukraine back in its original form. In the map on screen right now, you can see Russia has been nibbling at the edges of NATO territory in Europe, probing airspace with fighter jets, something President Trump says should result in returned fire.
Mr. President, do you think that NATO countries should shoot down Russian aircraft if they enter their...
Oops.
What progress do you think has been made on ending Russia they enter their airspace?
Yes, I do.
What progress do you think has been made on ending Russia's war against Ukraine since the last time you saw President Zelensky?
Well, the biggest progress is that the Russian economy is terrible right now. It's, as you know, it's crashing. And that, frankly, Ukraine is doing a very good job of stopping this very large army.
A few weeks ago, when President Trump met with Putin...
So what's happening now, Trump and his team, they notice that Ukraine is not really what they thought. In the last few weeks, Ukraine was able to burn the ground under the Russian army, not only in the front line, but deep inside Russia. If you go right now and search for news about Ukraine attacking inside Russia, you will be surprised about how successful they were. And they were able to destroy many refineries and even army bases. Even their drones is reaching all the way to Moscow. So things is changing, and Putin, after all this war, like this year, he could not even get 8 to 1%, which means 8 of 1%, not 1%. It's not even 1%. After 1 year of war of the land he wished to have. If you remember, many stupid American, who is this guy? I mean, people look weird, really. Is that a skunk or something? Lord have mercy. Anyway, God created a lot of things. So you see that Russian, they attack Ukrainian cities and they attack apartment buildings, and this is happening every day, as you see in the video in front of you. But the Ukrainian, they are attacking important. Now, I'm not saying that attacking civilians is not important. It's very disgusting. But I'm saying that the Ukrainian are attacking facility, army, refinery. Putin, he attacked apartment building, as you see. Like those people's houses is gone. Yesterday, I think 8 or 9 people get killed. This is apartment building. So, infant, as you see in the news. But if we go and see what the Ukrainians are attacking, you will see that Ukraine is burning the ground under the army and under the refinery. And that make the Russian industry crumble. Because, war need money. War need money. And the money of Russia is coming, most of them, from their natural resource, mostly from gas and petroleum. Like in the Middle East, when we say gas, we mean usually like methanol, propane, etc. But in USA, when you say gas, you mean literally, gasoline or maybe a diesel. Anyway, they are destroying all the source of such a thing. And, the biggest refinery and even the biggest port, like you see if here the news, I filter for the last month only, you will see how horrible the news for Russia. You will find news like this every day, like including today. Every day there's a new attack happening.
Ukrainian drones have targeted the refinery in this city several times.
So anyway, you will see how many refinery are burning and how many. It's horrible. It's horrible for Russia.
Are blocked, but there were no protests in the country.
Russia can pretend that nothing happening, but economy is crumbling. Even they are not able to pay salary for the wars who work in the defense industry. Video show Ukrainian drones strike Russian oil refinery. This is 12 days ago. If we change, let us search for today. What about today? What is in the news today? Let us change the filter. Give me a second. Let us see. We change the filter. We make it today. And right away you will see the following. This is today. Ukrainian drone attack refinery. How successful Ukrainian with attack in military bases. Russian are shocked by a huge Ukrainian, whatever they are saying here. Yeah, this is today in the port, deep in Russia actually, about 1,400 kilometers away. So imagine how far the Ukrainians are successful to go all the way deep inside Russia and destroy their oil port, not only their oil refinery. Not only, actually, yesterday, I think they destroyed a depot full of drones. I don't know how many thousand drones, between 8,000 to 9,000 drones, all burned in one hit. And now you see how the Ukrainian drones are reaching all the way deep in the sea to the borders, to the inside the Russian port, and destroying, ships and ports, etc.